Hey everybody, I kind of have to make this video on the run because I'm pretty busy today. But I'm going to end up doing a lot of things in post and editing this video because tonight I wanted to share with you an infographic as the natural light dies around me and I only have like 10 minutes before it's just dark. So let's get started. This infographic was inspired by Sam Pepper and the terrible things he has done in the world. But we're going to talk about consent because of it. Because, as I said in the last video I posted, responding to hatred, to aggressiveness, to abuse, or to assault, or someone trying to dominate another person, fighting that with more hatred, with anger, with all of that, that's not productive. That's not an effective way to bring about change. But we can bring about positive change by looking at the issue and talking about solutions and fixing it. This infographic is called "When Can I Touch Someone Else's Butt?" But it does apply to all physical interactions with other human beings, especially those of a sexual nature. Okay, first question. Do you want to touch the butt? There is a no option, and the no option is entirely necessary because the questions you have to ask yourself before you do anything physical with someone else is, what are the repercussions of this? Am I okay with the consequences of doing this action with this human being? Do I feel pressured into it? Do I feel pressured by the other human being wanting me to act in this certain way? Do I feel pressured by my friends who are at this time getting into physical relationships and exploring that side of themselves? And because of that, do I feel like I have to do it too? Or am I facing societal pressure because I'm getting to a certain age and it's seen as normal to do these sorts of things now when I don't feel right not doing it? If you are experiencing any of those pressures, if you don't genuinely want to do it, don't do it. The first step in consent is figuring out if you're comfortable with what you are doing. The second question, assuming you answered yes to the first one, is do you have their permission? Which is incredibly important, and a lot of people seem to forget that, which is why we run into so many problems. Do you have their permission? Have they verbally allowed you to do this? Have they overwhelmingly said, yes, I want to do this thing, I want to do it with you, I also want this to happen, I'm not feeling pressured by anyone, I think this is a good idea for us, and I'm okay with any consequences that could come out of this physical interaction and our changes in our relationship with each other. If they have not given you permission, if they have not said that they would like to do this thing with you, don't do it. That's how consent works. When in doubt, we're gonna go with the rule that came from preschool. Keep your hands to yourself. Hope you are all having a lovely day. Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts on consent and what we should be adding to the discussion, because I would love to talk about this more with all of you. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of me, and end screen time. I've never done an end screen, but I'm doing so much in post anyways, why not? Today, I started an Etsy store. So here's the deal. This infographic, it's gonna go up tomorrow on my Etsy store for digital download, high resolution photo for $1. All of the things I'm gonna put on Etsy, if they're art, they're already gonna be on Tumblr. You can just go to Tumblr and enjoy it for free. But on Etsy, all of this digital art's gonna be $1. I would love your support if you could, because this goes to things like eating and not dying and being able to get to school. So if you could help me, I would appreciate it. If you can't, I totally understand.